They do it. I've been in the organisation for 4.5 years, and I was really nervous when I first started whether it was going to be something I was going to be able to do. And you get given a lot of support, you get given really good training. There's always someone there to help you, and it's really good experience in terms of developing your confidence.
Go along to an info night, hear about what it's like. Talk to somebody that is already a counsellor. Think about whether you can give the time and whether you have the sort of emotional resilience.
And just being able to listen and support a young person is hugely rewarding.
Do it. I did for nearly 7 years. I was a volunteer. Best decision I ever made. It's hard work. There's a lot of training that needs to be done, but it is so worthwhile. It is just an absolute pleasure to get the opportunity to listen to young people when they really need us, when they're having their worst day.
I take great pleasure in thinking that I hope I've helped that young person by responding to their worries, their thoughts, their feelings, whatever they're going through at the moment.
Definitely wholeheartedly would recommend it. It is an incredible experience.
But somebody like myself who hasn't had children, it's quite important for me to understand how children are.
I believe that every childhood is worth fighting for.
I believe that every childhood is worth fighting for.
I believe every childhood is worth fighting for.
When I say I volunteer at Childline, people get all kind of shocked about it, but I actually think we make a huge difference in a young person's life. So yeah, just come and join us.
It's so rewarding, once you start, it's a bit of an eye-opener at the start, you might not realise some of the things that young people are going through.
I believe that every childhood is worth fighting for.
I believe that every childhood is worth fighting for.
I believe that every childhood is worth fighting for.
I would say if you have a genuine empathy and care about what young people are going through just now, then we would love to hear from you. If you think that's something that you've got the time and the headspace and the resilience to do, and you'd want to kind of build your skills through our training packages, then we would absolutely love to meet you.
Definitely do it. It's one of the best things that I've ever done, and I've done a lot of work with young people, a lot of work in a volunteer role. What I would say is the information night, I found that really, really helpful. I went along to the information night and I had probably ideas in my head of what I thought Childline would be like, and there was a couple of things that I really had to think about, which was very different in the way that I work in my daytime job, particularly around safeguarding. But I was able to ask questions, talk to other people who were interested in volunteering, talking to people who'd been volunteers for a year or two, and the other supervisors. And I had that time to process that information and think, yeah, this is really what I want to do.
I believe that every childhood is worth fighting for.
So just do it and don't worry, you won't be disappointed. Every child is worth fighting for.
There is no doubt it is intense, and you will be signing up to something that can be really difficult at times, but it is so worthwhile. Every childhood is worth fighting for.
I believe that every childhood is worth fighting for.